A lot of excitement when Dominion won earlier against Dako. No, I haven't spoken to any of the Japanese players yet. Sergey putting the camera on himself. The only Japanese player I've seen is Furuhashi. Mostly I've been trying to help out with the stream and with shirts and all sorts of stuff. Setting up the internet. Yeah, it's really a shame Nakamura Kami couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Really the only high-level Kami player, I think, personally.
Well, the only one we're aware of, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not a big club. He might win that one by default. Kuroppi handing out shirts. Thanks again to all the people who donated to get the Japanese players to come.
No question.
There'll be signed posters and bumper stickers and raffles and other goodies for those who donated. Thank you. Yeah, next pool bracket was linked a couple minutes ago. Hopefully someone can link it again. We don't have access to the chat, unfortunately. There it is. Thank you, Silent Scope. Hello to Llama and Diando. Yeah, it's honestly a miracle that streaming works as well as it does from this era of hardware. Thanks again to those who provided the cabs and the stream setups. It's a true community effort here. Also off stream we have plenty of undammed super guns, UD CPS2. Really a great solution for tournament organizers and casuals alike.
Red Venom or Venom? Red Venom. Oh, okay, I'll just. Venom or Venom?
I'm not sure of the exact setup. It's definitely an HDMI upscalers in there somewhere. Various splitters.
For the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pulling video to VGA and then upscaling that over.
Ah, okay. And it seems like most of the stream video issues have gone away, so make sure to let us know how that works.
Knock on wood. Yep.
Yeah, knock on wood, yeah. As with anything with arcade hardware, it's very temperamental.
Do what we do. We do what we can. All right, we're moving into what, Pool B right now? Here we go. This is
first match of Pool B.
First match of Pool B. We got the classic cheapness going on. Both sides.
Seriously.
Appreciate this.
This is ST right here.
No question. I do believe RayBladeX is a pretty OG player. At least I've heard the name for a long time.
Yeah, I've never met him. I'm not familiar with that player.
I am not sure who Grom is.
Grom, I think, is from Cincinnati, I want to say, or somewhere around Ohio. I think he plays at Arcade Legacy.
Oh, no, right on.
Baja Blast doesn't even need to advertise. So it was amazing. Just a classic example of why Boxer is so good. Those block strings.
Block strings. The
Free
OS
pressure.
to throw. No big deal.
Yep. Low rush is plus $1 million, because why not?
Yes. Oh, yes.
RayBlade up 1-0.
Yes, indeed. Definitely a lot of killers here. You can make a case for a lot of people in top 32.
Yeah, absolutely. This is probably the best ST tournament in the U.S. ever.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any question about that. That's a big reason why I'm commentating instead of playing. A lot of killers in my pool.
Daigo is an invite. He is in top 32.
Cap builds so much meter. It's crazy. Grom's had a couple slides, but hasn't really mounted much pressure. RayBlade's been able to trade and takes that round.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Fat Boy SRK, and
Hanasu on the mic.
who are you?
Brendan.
Hey, what's
Nice
up,
to meet
Brandon?
ya.
I'm Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, I saw some old timers here on the Google Twitch Chrome. I saw Mr. X64. Good times with that guy on Xbox Live. I saw Real Decoy.
Yep.
A couple other people on here. What's up, guys?
Plenty of heads in the chat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's see. We have. Is this game live?
No.
Okay. Let's see who's on. Oh, DJ Frijoles! I was gonna shout you out later.
Frijoles, mi amigo.
Ah, he's there. I was gonna say, is he on? Oh, I can't believe it. How's your little girl, bro? Just give me a. Ah, yes, there he is.
Hello, also to Phil Cito.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Nicaragua.
Yeah, that's so cool, dude. So hyped to see some old names in here. DJ, I miss you, brother. How you guys doing? All right. So here we are, Turner Legends 2. I'm playing catch up.
I'm not sure who's on the other side of the cab.
Yeah, we have Kuroppi, and Minibok.
Oh, okay.
And
Minibok from Canada.
Yeah.
My 3v3 teammate.
There you go. Hey, good luck to you tomorrow, then, man.
Thank you.
And,
I'm gonna need it.
I'm so out of practice. It's ridiculous.
My first game today was in the tournament. I didn't even get to warm up.
I'll probably be 2 and out, man. It's all good. All right, so we have Honda and Boxer. Bob is going to be doing pretty well here, man.
Kuroppi increasingly going to old Honda in a lot of matchups.
Yeah, he's been inspired just back to Japan, watching Shingatsu play.
Yeah, Shogatsu will make anyone want to play old Honda.
Yeah, and he's been putting a lot of time into that. You know, so let's see. Minibok can really control this match if he wants to, and we'll see if Bob can lure him out.
Yeah, I think played properly, this matchup is really lame.
It's really hard. And
it's very important who gets the life lead first, I think.
Yeah, we're going to see. Yeah, he's going to keep his pressure on. Bob's in the corner. Bob's going to need to get quite a bit to win this match now.
Yeah, stand fierce.
Yeah, he's just going to stay the rest of the match. Rush. There you go.
That's a wrap.
We called that.
And there's a case. Boxer got the life lead first, and
yeah. So here's Bob. Oh, there you go. Those hands, man.
Just moonwalk.
Do 13% of your life bar.
That's crazy.
No, excuse me, 18% of your life bar. I think on one hit. I could be wrong.
Hands.
And his jab does 12%. So that simple Shangatsu combo can do over 32% of your life bar, man.
Yeah.
Jab, 2-hit jab hands.
I saw Bob going for the cross up into hands too as well.
So, yeah, he's gonna do it, man.
That does a fair amount of chip.
Yeah. He's got the nice knockdown and all the standing forward kicks. So
yeah, he has a couple more knockdown on those. Yeah.
So this is really on Minibok to win this match or lose it.
Yeah,
Bob?
the way the Boxer plays really kind of dictates how the match plays out. And I think this is the correct way to play it. Oh, he gets scooped though.
There you go. Ah, the dirty mix-up. It's done. There you go.
Bob with the cheapness, but you got to play cheap against Boxer.
Yeah, Bob is actually Jason's illegitimate son, so he's dirty as well. Yeah, just so you know, Kuroppi's got his fair amount of dirtiness in him. He didn't take a shower this morning, man.
Oh boy!
I told him to go. He stinks to go play in the sprinklers or something, but he didn't even do that.
Take a run through the fountain, Bob.
He's just dirty. Go run through the Bellagio fountain.
Exactly.
Clean up.
Minibok's got good position here, but I don't think he has enough life to.
Yeah, this is done.
Take this down. Okay. Oh. Cross under. Nope.
Yeah. Bob only needs 1 or 2 more hits to tick here, and it's done.
Surprised Bob didn't move forward with those hands. Could have checked him out, but takes it anyway.
There you go.
TJ Frijoles going nuts. Bob takes it 2-0.
Because it's Frijoles. I love that, man. Hey, how delayed is this chat right here?
It's probably about 30 seconds behind.
All right.
I'd say 30 to 40 seconds.
That's cool. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch implemented that a couple months ago.
That's all right.
I agree.
Oh, Lethargy. Oh, I know him
more
too.
Boxer losses.
Oh man, there's so many old school guys here. Well, old Xbox Live School, I guess, would probably
Live.
be the right
Anniversary edition.
yeah, never on there. Yeah, and some GGPO guys.
Nice. That was a bit before my time.
It's all right. UCSF Teeth. I don't know who that guy is, but he knows me. And if I play you and I know you, what's up, bro? I haven't really played much since '09, and I didn't get around to commentate last year. I hurt my arm pretty bad with an accident.
That's
so
right.
yeah. But let's go. But what's up, UCSF Teeth? And hey, if anybody has Cigar Bob somewhere, tell him I said hello and what's up. And we miss him too. So you never got to play Anniversary Edition on the next one? And no GGPO either?
I did play on GGPO a little bit.
During when did you hop on that?
Probably like 2 years ago, I want to say.
A little bit after the prime, but still enough to get on there.
Right.
That's cool.
Mostly when sort of like the French revival almost. It seems like almost.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
Are French now.
Ling Ling, yeah, bro. What's up?
Oh,
Blue Talk Hands, dude. He's up in
There's an old school.
BTC is up in San Francisco. He what is he? He went to, I think he's a dentist now, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's all grown up. And Yoji, what's up, dude? Ling Ling, of course I remember you, dude. That dude kicked my ass so much for so long.
Blue Talk Hands.
He's such a good player, man. He's a smart player. His buddy Caesar, I don't know if I think he's here, but I don't think he could make it. I heard he's partying all last night and he had a hard morning. I could be wrong though.
I think that was true for a lot of people that are in this tournament right now.
Yeah. BTC is a cool guy, man. I like him. Let's see. Yoji, what's up, Yoji? I think I already said that. It's so fun to see everybody, man. Yeah, that's why he's UCSF Teeth. Like I said, University of San Francisco.
There you go.
Dentist. I called it. He's probably surprised I even remember that. Anyways, I'm not even commentating, and I should be.
John Klimax going crazy.
Yeah. So, Klimax, man. Yeah. This is a pretty split down the even match, dude.
Yeah. It's one that personally I know Klimax doesn't like to play. He thinks that Chun is a real bad matchup for Boxer.
It's tough, man. I mean, Chun has some of the most amount of tools.
And you saw one of them right there for about 20 seconds.
Well, he's got to jump over that with jab and hit her head, man.
But he's got the corner. Let's see what he can do with it. I think it was a little transparent with that walk-up throw.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, if he needs to, Miguel needs to just slow this down a little bit here, and he's got this. There it goes. I was just going to say he's going for a headbutt. That strong headbutt, man. It's got 10 more pixels of throw range in the fierce headbutt. I don't know if you guys knew that. I think most of you did.
Fat boy dropping knowledge.
Yeah, I'm old school that way, dude. Yeah, so if you're ever going to throw with Boxer, man, option select that throw into headbutt. And if they're in range, you get the throw. If they reversal, you get your 15 frame invincible frame headbutt or some number like that.
Yeah, because Boxer's a fair character.
Yeah, he's totally fair. He's 100% skill.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's the worst tier in the game, man. Right? No. So let's see. And Miguel's playing really well and keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Llama Chun player in the chat says 5-5.
I'd agree with that.
I think it can go either way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty close. But
I saw Mr. 64. I saw Seth Killian yesterday. He's doing an interview. I don't know if he's planning on stopping by. I know James, Chen, and David are commentating, I think, the finals and X-Mania tomorrow. So you guys will get a free upgrade power-up on
they kick
commentators here. Sorry. I know. We're Tier B commentators. That's okay.
Yeah, I think B's maybe a little generous.
That's fair.
David and James behind us doing SF4 commentary. Smash also. That's main stage right next to us.
Yeah, Mr. 64, we don't know how that happened with Kuroppi. How to get such a free pool. And he's the organizer?
I think he Shao Kahn the tournament.
I don't know.
Shang Tsung the tournament.
Yeah, shenanigans. No, I'm kidding. Actually, he didn't create the pool. Papasi's did.
Yeah.
So we're good.
So blame Papasi.
There's really not too much going on in this match. I wish I could say a whole bunch more to entertain you guys. But, I mean, Miguel seems to have this on lockdown. And you know, Boxer will do his stuff, but there it is, man. He's gonna. Chun-Li's just got that pressure. We'll see how he's gonna dig himself out of this.
Down to the last round.
Yeah. You know, so Chun-Li's gonna, you know, keep that space with that fireball. Boxer's obviously got to find a way around it.
Legs is great for building meter and also controlling space.
Yeah.
Neck
So
breakers.
we're going to old school trick here, man. Which way do I block? Which way do I block? There you go. It's done.
Wow.
That was free.
Wow.
It was good.
Saving the cheapness for the last game.
Yeah. Yeah, Fierce Keys. Afro Legends is still playing. Yeah, I believe he's qualified. Damdai is in this. He's qualified as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Afro's here yet, but he should be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, he's Afro is teamed up with Damdai and
Ganelon, I believe.
Yeah, Ganelon.
Yeah. Team
for
USA.
Team USA, really in the X-Mania finals tomorrow. I mean, X-Mania tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And it's kind of interesting. Damdai and Afro have been the arch enemies for the last, what, 3-4 years here.
It is kind of cool to see them team up.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean,
their personal rivalry, the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Well, they've really helped keep the game alive and support the community over the years. I mean, you got Bob Painter, obviously, to
OG
credit that. Just so you guys know, man, give Bob Painter some love. This is his last year running events.
Yeah.
So who knows how this whole scene is going to change and what's going to happen. It's gone through so many deaths and revivals and whatnot. So we'll see. Things might slow down a little bit.
That's definitely why it's a long trip for me from the East Coast, but for the last tournament, I definitely made sure I made it out.
Yeah. It's fun. That's why I wasn't even going to play. I'm so rusty.
Oh, yeah?
And Bob's like, I signed you up, bro. I'm like, great. Let me hop on the stream for a game I barely play anymore to get blown up by Japanese players who are amazing.
That's exactly how
that's exactly how I want to remember my last days playing this game. I'm in Pool E, Ling Ling. Fromo's in that pool. A couple of players in that pool. Fromo supposedly Ling Ling is kind of a new wave Blanca player out here. So he might be something to watch for you. I mean, I don't know if he's as good as you were.
Hopefully we can see Fromo on camera because he literally is Blanca.
Yeah, it's true. He literally is Blanca.
Yeah,
if a man could, you know how people look like their dogs?
Yeah.
Fromo looks like his character.
Fromo looks like his character, absolutely.
Yeah, and but he's a good Blanca player, and a lot of people give him a lot of compliments. So let's keep an eye out for him.
I really enjoy watching Fromo.
Yeah. I haven't really watched him play since 2013, but I hear he's really grown as a player here in the U.S. scene. And
he did very well at the Dawn's Arcade qualifier.
That's what I've heard too. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Ling Ling, you'll dig that, dude.
I got uppercut.
So who's going on here? Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to really commentate in this match that I think a lot of the stream wouldn't know. There's some really, some really talented players watching this right now who understand the game. But, this is a pretty traditional match. Osagat, Chun. As soon as Chun as soon as Chun gets the meter, he needs to slow down, and there you go. She gets hit.
Yeah, that super really changes a lot of matchups.
Well, it's so good. And
the up kick's ender too. It's a lot of damage.
And Chun-Li, she can kick through his uppercut on a pretty reasonable basis, unless that Osagat player has exquisite timing. So we'll see if that comes into play at all. Sagat's got pretty good control here. He just needs to play smart, not give her anything, and this match is his. There's that ridiculous dizzy fireball. Yeah. 2-3 fireballs and you're dizzy with Sagat.
Let me know if something doesn't look good.
Okay.
Yell at me.
Okay. So let's see what else. So DP 444 wants to know when are the Japanese up. Man, I don't have the brackets in front of. Oh, here you go. Let me see for you.
Yeah, they're seated directly in the top 32, so they don't play in the qualifying pools.
Okay.
What's going on right
there
now.
you go. There's your answer, man. They're all in the top 32, so we probably won't get to them till later today, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Although there are 1 or 2 players from Japan that aren't already in top 32.
Okay.
I think I remember seeing in the pools.
There you go, man. So make sure you guys tune in then for sure. Top 32 players, just to give you some things that stick out. Mao, Nuki, Kurashi, Matsun, Hanashi, TMF, Noguchi, Afro Cole, Afro Legends, Damdai,
Really a who's who of
Justin Wong, Alex Valle.
from all eras of the game.
Yeah, Shoto's all day. He's a really good online player from what I hear, and I hear he doesn't come out to many tournaments, but I hear he's a very fantastic player.
He plays a lot of characters very well.
Yeah, Paper Cuts here. He's a fun guy. He's got a nice T-Hawk to watch. Yeah, he pulls off the option select trap in the corner pretty well.
Yes, he does.
So there's a whole bunch of other people here, but those are some of the fun names to watch. So I hope that answers your questions. Okay.
Yeah, if you've never watched ST before, you picked a good tournament to start with.
Yeah.
Really a who's who of new school, old school, from all parts of the world.
So Kawaii Wise wants to know, why doesn't Sagat have a super bar? He's the old version of the character in the game. Technically, you think of him from the Street Fighter New Challengers version of Sagat. But whenever they ported this over or changed it or whatnot, they made some tweaks to him, whether intentional or not, that just made Sagat an incredibly powerful character. One of the best 5 characters in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Absolutely.
His fireball's got 37 frames of recovery on that,
on his fireball is
which is 5 frames faster than most other Shoto type characters.
Fierce CP does a ton of damage.
It does about 20 to 23% depending on how you hit it and what with the damage variation in the game.
It's crazy.
His standing kicks can combo after the second hit, so just a very high priority poke would be standing short into fireball.
Yeah, absolutely.
That has like a 50% chance of dizzy too. It's or something close to that, maybe not that high, but it's ridiculously good.
Yeah, stand short is a great tool. Absolutely.
His limbs have really a little bit of better priority on it, so he's just a really strong
stand
character.
roundhouse is a good anti-air. Yeah, Old Scott is clearly the best version.
Fat boy showed us all day. Go pilot pimp daddy.
Nekohashi, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I don't know if he made the trip.
Yeah, everything was great, man.
Thanks to Sergey for setting up all the stream stuff.
So we have Bob Painter versus Red Venom.
Bob likes the Geef matchup.
Yeah, Bob's got a pocket Geef, and he plays it pretty well.
Yeah.
There's an old Street Fighter player named Cooney who spent some time in San Diego. And he's a fantastic Zangief player. I think he turned Bob onto Zangief about, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Yeah, Bob's been playing Geef for
a long time.
He likes the grappler characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of old EVO videos with Cooney around, and he plays just a really nice
UCLA tournaments on YouTube.
Yeah, he's fantastic. So Bob's going to keep his pressure in there. Watch for Ryu's zone, obviously. He doesn't want to trade the red fireballs for the hard knockdown.
Wow, this is Bob's chance.
There it is. And, this match is... depending on the player's knowledge and experience, can be really hard either way for either character.
Yeah, I agree.
If Ryu isn't incredibly comfortable with this match, Zangief's going to just dance outside that zone all day with the spinning clothesline.
Yeah, Geef has all the tools to beat Ryu.
Yeah. But if Ryu knows what he's doing, he's going to keep Zangief on perpetual lockdown in one way or another, or dancing all around the screen. So just watch for that there. There's that red fireball we talked about. The lockdown right here, pushed to the corner.
Yeah, red fireball knockdown for free is
it's
a great advantage for Ryu in this game. You got to spend meter for that in every other Street Fighter.
Ooh. Ryu's fighting his way out of corner. Oh, wants to grab the package. Zangief doesn't care, man. He'll do anything he can to win.
Bob winning with normal grabs.
There you go. I bet you he's trying to spin there. Call it just a hunch.
Yeah.
But all right, Ling Ling, I got it. Okay. So, Pilot Pimp Daddy is from the anniversary edition of Street Fighter Super Turbo that came out on the Xbox Live. That was a lot of fun, man, back in the day. If you could put up a lag, he was a great player. He's always been a good player. Better than I was, at least.
Commentators right now are Fat Boy and Nasu. I'll be on commentary probably a lot of the day since I didn't do so great in my pool.
So Kuroppi's just buying time here. Just going to dance around those fireballs. He's really putting it on Red Venom to create the win in this match on himself. Otherwise, Bob could just run that clock out. Super Turbo, is known for being one of the fastest fighting games out there.
Absolutely.
With one of the shortest game screens as well. So you can put yourself in the corner pretty quickly and...
yeah, you don't get a lot of real estate to work with.
No, this game really is a tight game, and it really Wow.
Running bear grab.
Kuroppi.
Kuroppi is notorious for that.
Yeah, he is just not afraid.
Whatever it is about Bob's understanding of the timing, but he lands more running bear grabs than anyone I've ever seen. Just raw full screen.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Clutch
All right,
reversal.
man, there you go.
This
See
time's
how
a
Bob's
jump,
going to do this? Oh, wow. How did that happen? Oh.
How did that overhead hit?
Well, how did he get thrown out of those jabs? We thought that spinning pile driver was coming for sure.
Red Venom running it back.
Yeah. Hey, he earned that fair and square. You can't take that from him. Everybody misses stuff. You can't say, oh, I should have won. I could have. If I only hit that. Everybody misses something sometimes.
Great footsies there from Bob to walk into the range and then out of it and punish.
He's going to go in for that hard knockdown. There you go. Bob, if he just takes his time here, he's going to win, pushing Venom to the corner.
Yeah, Bob playing this matchup very well.
Yeah, he's putting all the pressure on Venom to win. Ooh.
Just gets crouch strong instead, unfortunately, after that collarbone breaker. Uh-oh.
Venom's pushing this out, man.
Wow.
Oh, God, Bob, my heart, dude. Falling through my stomach.
Yeah, I don't know what Red Venom is doing.
He's just got to keep pushing. It's still on Red Venom to win this match. Oh. Bob's going to dance away. I'm not even commentating. Just like making the sounds. All right, anyways. Wow, Venom ran that back.
Bob was playing that matchup really well.
Yeah. Bob he's going to slow it down. You can see Bob back in the corner there.
Yep,
thinking a little bit what's happening. There you go. So Bob, let's see if Bob keeps his composure here. So I don't know. It looks like he's getting a little bit of input errors here a little bit.
I think both players are having.
Yeah, fair and square. Yeah, it goes both ways. Yeah, see again, he's missed several spinning power drivers over the courses of this match.
Yeah, and I'm sure Red Venom didn't want neutral jump there.
Yeah. So I don't know much about Red Venom, do you?
He's a California player, plays at Super Arcade, West Coast guy.
So he's an LA guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man, Bob pulls that win out.
I know he plays a lot of different games. He also plays Third Strike. I think Third Strike is his favorite game, if I recall.
Yeah, so he's a legit player.
Yeah, he plays a lot of the old school games.
Okay.
You'll see him at Geriatric Warfare and Super Arcade every 2 months.
So yeah. So again, this is Red Venom's match to win and Kuroppi's match to lose at this point. But we've seen Red Venom win pull this out.
Yeah, this has been a very, very even series, but Bob takes it down. I feel like Bob had the better end of that matchup and used his advantage eventually over time to take it. So let's take a look at the bracket here. So Kuroppi against Jollies next.
Just so you know, there's some crazy smash going on behind us. It looks so good, and I'm missing it out of love for you guys on the stream.
You can see
that's how much I love you guys in the Super Turbo.
That boy is dedicated. Under the Astro City marquee right there, the sticker on the side, you see a little black object. That's Undim's UD CPS2 USB converter. And this allows players who want to play with pad or stick or whatever controls are good for them to be able to plug in and play it on the actual arcade hardware.
Yeah, that's amazing. That was new technology to me.
Yeah.
When I came in yesterday, I feel like an old man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like getting one of those iPhones. I'm gonna go search on the Googles. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm saying, how do I use this phone? There's no buttons on it.
There's no rotary dial.
Yeah, I felt so out of touch with that technology.
You don't have to put the cone to your ear. Yeah. I don't know how to use this thing.
Oh, you know how your grandma says, I'm going to go look on the internet?
The Googles.
The Googles? No, Grandma, there's no the Googles. It's the Google. What's a Google?
And we're live? Maybe?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know, and Dan, man, he also has that great PS board. No, CPS board.
Yeah. The UD CPS2 all-in-one. So
he sells those for $400, and that's the price of a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
But if you love
Spartan fan sending us messages from off stream.
Yeah, Spartan man saying, you know, that the Ultra board, the CPS2 board doesn't come with the Wi-Fi's.
Nope, unfortunately.
Okay.
Can't play on GGPO with the UDC PS2.
So so who is Kuroppi fighting next?
Kuroppi's fighting Jollies, I believe.
And Jollies plays what character?
Old Scott.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm so out of touch with the scene right
That's
now.
fine.
At least
I'm seeing a lot of these players for the first time too
yeah.
myself.
If you guys get tired of an old man rambling, just let me know and we'll find someone more entertaining on the stream for you. But if you're an old man like me and want to vicariously live through it, then I'll stick around. No worries.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're at an ST tournament, so a lot of old men around.
Yeah. So, you know, Bob was practicing this matchup versus, believe it or not, Jason Cole a couple weeks ago, and Cole came down to San Diego to try to get this matchup down.
Cool.
So we'll see if it paid off for him. You know,
yeah, if you're going to practice with a Sagat, that's a good one to play.
Yeah, Jason Cole's a fantastic player, obviously.
Cole, of course, known for his Dawson, but also is an
played
old-school American player, so he's good at all the top tier.
Yeah, there was an arcade card coin-op in the middle of the heart of San Diego that has all these old-school games on it. So all we did is we went and got some pints of beer and just had a super turbo, Hyper Fighter tournament.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And Dirty Cole won that. What a bastard.
Yeah, Hyper Fighting's a fun game. It deserves a lot more play than it gets.
Yeah.
Hi on Essential. This is Hanasu and Fat Boy on commentary. Bob going with old Honda in a lot of matchups.
Yeah, and he's keeping the game here, man.
Yeah, doing well with it.
You know, he's really making Jollies win his match. He's not giving it to him for free.
Yeah, Jolly's throwing a lot of low tigers, which, if you're predictable with it, can lead to getting headbutt.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tough match for Bob overall. So we'll see how he has to push this out. I mean, he's really just got to trade where he can with Sagat because he's gonna get hit by those fireballs. Oh, what?
Jollies was setting that
Jollies,
up.
wow.
Maybe that's what all the low tigers were for, was just for that.
Just to bait that out, yeah.
Wake up throw, nice. That was just what Jollies needed, but. You can always tell it's Kuroppi when he jumps in with that butt slam after a knockdown.
Yeah, his pressing is pretty good.
Good trade with that toward roundhouse. That's what you want to be using.
Oh, there's those hands. Oh, what? Sorry, Bob missed that obvious punish, man. This really is anybody's game right here. Unfortunately, Bob cannot get that out, man.
We were a pixel away from a draw game.
Let's see if Bob sticks it out. If he downloaded anything on Jolly's play style, if he hit that headbutt in that corner, man, on that whiff DP, that would have been nice. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but
that's SD for your. Game's fast. Yeah. Great uppercut. Buys himself all this space.
Oh, there's Born to SPD. I didn't see him earlier, man.
Yeah, a lot of names in the chat.
Oh, that dude's got a sick Zangief, man. I watched him a little bit here or there on GGPO back in the day.
1-0 or 1-1? I'm not sure. I don't have a pen to write down the score, so I keep forgetting it.
Yeah.
Wow, Bob with full screen headbutt. I don't know what's going on there.
Bob's gonna have a hard time pulling this out, man.
Yeah. Life for Honda is a resource. You got to trade it for position, and Bob unfortunately was out of life.
So funny. I feel so interesting commentating this. Because I look on the screen and all these players are players who know what's going on, and they can see the small subtlety and metagame being played here.
Yeah, a lot of players
characters. Yeah,
some of the best SD players that aren't at this tournament.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that. So Bob just kind of in the same position he's been for the last three matches, man. Just hitting Sagat, trading in the corner, and let's see if he can really pull this off. Oh,
wow.
Yeah. That makes me happy.
Again, like I said, Jolly's going to low tiger too much.
Yeah, Bob keeping his composure, watching him off stream right now, man.
Part of the problem is, even if you headbutt over the low tiger, you can still land on it, but it's best not to be predictable with constantly throwing low tiger.
Because I can't put him in and then give him buys. But if he's not sure, he just messes something back because it's number one.
Honda with a good timing.
I think Bob, he's showing that he's figured out this, Jolly's play style.
Yeah, I think
he's
Bob's
kept his composure. Yeah. Well, Jolly's hasn't thrown, I think, one high tiger.
That's
I've counted. I'm up into the 20. Believe it or not, I'm actually counting his tiger shots.
Yeah.
I'm up in the 20s, man. Compared to every time he throws one high tiger.
And that's a skill you need to have if you're going to play in tournament matches, because you get 2 out of 3 against the player. You got to figure them out quick.
Well,
so.
And this shows right here. He changed characters. He feels Bob's downloaded him. So let's see how this goes. Bob's gonna have to face a lot of boxers here, and if this boxer is in a top boxer, he's probably gonna find himself challenged pretty well by Bob.
Yeah, this is overall a closer matchup than the Oh God Honda match. So hopefully Jollies is confident in his boxer. And I think he's playing it the correct way. It's mostly a life lead battle. Nice headbutt to escape the pressure.
Yeah, Jollies isn't really zoning with that standing jab much.
Yeah.
So he's giving Kuroppi the ability to really play the middle game and get his position. If he's throwing those jabs out, he'd be forced to block when he'd be walking backwards, and he wouldn't be able to position himself quite as well mid-screen.
Yeah, the proximity block blocks him on screen.
Yeah, as he would like to. And it stops the random headbutts from coming in, and there's been a couple of times where Kuroppi's hit Jollies with those random headbutts. So
timer scan, there it is.
Yeah. Skis asking, does Afro Legends mean boxer now or DJ? I think it really depends on the matchup and how he's feeling.
Yeah.
He plays...
I think Afro considers himself a DJ main, but he also plays boxer because in ST it's very important to have a backup character.
Yeah, I agree. Borneo SPD says that, why is watching in Honda so boring and O Honda so cool? I think one is that, with O Honda, it's just all legit Street Fighter tactics, man. It's all placement, patience, and priority, man. You're managing your space. O Honda's got some of the option selects, easy dizzy Orochi throw combos, and you kind of know those are coming. But O Honda, it's all legit Street Fighter going on there. That's my opinion, at least.
Yeah, as a Honda player, I think that's pretty fair. I enjoy watching old Honda a lot more than new Honda.
Because he's got to work for it.
Yeah. And, with new Honda, he's going to try and set up the Ocho trap, and, that's his path to victory in a lot of matchups. So, yeah, it can be kind of uninteresting sometimes.
Yeah,
but
I hear you.
You got to do what you got to do. Wow. Jolly's taking it back.
Yeah, Fighter 200 says that he says Jolly's known to play ROG well, so we'll see.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Jolly, so thanks for the heads up. Yeah. I know that he plays Osagata. I saw him play.
Oh, is that it? Okay. So here we go.
Something's wrong with
Bob's having to put some more quarters in the machine. So
Bob looks unhappy.
Yeah. SPD, Born SPD says, I think he's saying he's agreeing with what I'm saying there. I'm hoping. And if not, that's cool too. Or he might be agreeing Mr. 64, so let's see. Sorry. Unessential says Afro Legends uses Cammy now. Yeah, I would pay to see that guy.
That would actually be
That'd be pretty sick if he decided to do that.
I think Cammy is a lot more interesting character than people give her credit for. She's not good, but I think she's.
I agree.
She's
yeah,
cool
yeah. If we had a top tier Cammy player here, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nakamura Cammy couldn't make it from Japan.
I guess Unessential qualified, but couldn't make it out this summer. That's too bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Unessential does a lot for the Canadian STC.
That's cool, man. I don't know him, but it sounds like a good guy.
Born to SPD, cutting to the heart of the matter.
That's why I told you, that guy's cool, man.
Yeah, no bullshit. I like that.
Touche. So here we go.
Like
yeah, Bob.
A little flustered here.
He's won round one. It's still very winnable for Kuroppi if he plays. Not anymore.
Yep.
If he plays well here, so it's looking like it's going to come to the last round of the last game.
Yeah.
Last match. So.
Yeah, Bob was playing so well in the first couple rounds, but Jollies has really turned up the pressure here. There's that O Honda tech you saw, the crouch fierce there.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic. Oh, the dirty. I told you, illegitimate son of Jason Cole.
The Kuroppi special.
Yeah, nice.
Love it.
This is Bob's match to lose.
There it is.
All right, man.
I think this is winner's final, so it's 3 out of 5.
Comes down to this. Let's see if Jollies tries to go for a different pick again. Oh, there you go. He's sticking with Boxer. Feels more comfortable with that than with Osagata.
Yeah. I think he's done a lot better with Boxer than Ogata, even if, traditionally Ogata is a better matchup.
He's just probably more familiar with the character.
Yeah, I think so.
So the thing is, Bob's losing his charge for the headbutt there, blocking that. I mean, Jollies was losing the charge for the headbutt there, blocking high. So Bob just kept that pressure on until he fought his way out. I mean, Jollies would be able to stop those headbutts there with a simple jab. Doesn't do a whole lot. 3% of a life bar, but he gets to follow it up.
Wow.
It's another rushing attack.
Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah. Commentator's curse. I'm gonna jab and then I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna, if you kept jabbing there, I told you that comes down to that match. That little piece of the match. If he just does that a little bit more, he would have won that. Sometimes that's Street Fighter. That one jab can make all the difference. Just how you utilize it, especially in the old ST games.
I wish we could see these players play more after this. This is an interesting match.
Yeah.
It's been going back and forth. Kuroppi's got the position advantage here, though.
Yeah, Jollies is playing a good boxer, but he's just missing that one piece of the game, I feel, after watching, what, 20 years of Super Turbo, man.
Experience counts.
I think he needs to have that jab out there. It doesn't mean he can't win. It just would make his life a whole lot easier.
Smart short butt slam there from.
All right, Kuroppi
Takes
wins
it down.
that out. His shenanigan-y easy bracket. Oh, excuse me.
I think that boy might be calling out Papasi there.
Shenanigans. No, I'm kidding. He wins that out. Kuroppi qualifies. Grandpa ST right there. Bob Painter. I think you're going to see him walk behind us. No, he didn't walk behind us. So.
Yeah, Sergey's got the camera pointing the other way.
Okay. No, he's not there anymore. Hey, is NKI showing up to this?
NKI is not coming, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately. And the reason I know that is because I'm the designated Japanese translator now.
Okay, okay.
My Japanese is nowhere near as good as NKI's.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
So I'm working double duty this tournament.
All right. Captain Brinks is on. He says, I'm still confused that M. Bison being Balrog Bomb, bring Vega in the... All right, man. It just simply comes down to the mid-'80s. Mike Tyson was a boxer. And then bringing the game to the United States, Capcom didn't want any liability issues with the name Mike
basically.
Bison sounding too similar to the character type.
Right.
So they just switched some of the names around. That's the elementary schoolyard version of that story. I'm sure you could look online, some Wikipedia, or go to Shuriken Wiki, and they're going to give you all the juicy details in case I got some of that wrong. But
Capcom is very common to switch names. Like with Vampire Savior characters, a lot of the character names are different, just for no reason at all. So that was a common Capcom tactic. When they localize things, they would change the names. Yeah, the American names are better because Vega is actually a Spanish name, and Balrog is not, and that doesn't make any sense at all.
Correct. And the funny thing is, most people have come to call them Claw.
Yeah.
Boxer.
Just ignore the names altogether.
And Dictator.
Yep.
No and that's just kind of the way it goes down now, because there's some old school American players who say, no, man, it's Rog, dude. The boxer is Rog. He is not Mike Bison. They just know him as Rog, and they just refuse to go back the other way.
Or it's Rue.
Yeah. And what happened there was he sorry, someone's distracting me. Doesn't matter. Anyways.
Yeah, I know who that person is.
Oh yeah, okay. So what I was saying is, so some American players don't want to change it. Some people are traditionalists and want the game the way it was originally meant to be played. So long story short, no one agrees. So we get Claw, Boxer, and Dictator.
Yeah, it's just simpler for new players. Mostly because the Japanese board is the tournament standard because it's easier to find.
That's right, exactly.
So even people who grew up playing on the US board now are playing on Japanese board. So
correct. And then there's a couple of slight changes. For example, on the Grandmaster X board, Zangief's headbutt dizzies you.
Instant stun.
Does not do that in the US board.
Yep.
I think that's
you very rarely see it, but it does happen.
Yeah. There's a couple of eensy bitty things that are hardly even worth mentioning, but that's the most notable.
99.5% the same.
Yeah.
Great super there through the fireball. Minibok, my 3v3 teammate, doing work.
Yeah, he's a good boxer player, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like what I see.
Well, his name was something else on Xbox Live a while ago.
Okay, yeah. I know he played at Canada Cup a couple years ago.
I can't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, Canadian player.
Yeah, but I forgot
started with
yeah, he's solid, man. But I always enjoy watching this matchup because it really comes down to how well each player really understands the holes in the other person's gameplay.
Yeah, this is a very matchup knowledge intensive match. Absolutely.
So Minibok continuing the pressure from the first match, just pushing Miguel into that corner.
Yeah,
And
as soon
Miguel
as he
doesn't
saw
seem to
Chun
be
walk
too
forward,
comfortable with this at all.
just unleash that super right in her face.
Yeah. You know, he's throwing the fireballs
Yeah,
somewhat
Miguel knows-
predictably.
Yeah.
And he's not punishing Bison's jump over.
Okay.
Commentator's curse as
There you
always,
go.
right? He's getting toasted, and he's on the verge for a
Yeah, he
perfect
gets
the
a
next
perfect,
round.
yeah.
There you
Wow.
go.
Close
Wow,
leg kick.
Miguel playing that round very differently.
Good stuff.
Respect to that smart, up-close, standing forward anti-air.
Yeah, it seemed like
That thing's got a crazy hitbox, dude. It's really nice. Everything above her, half her shin up to her head is almost invincible.
a lot of her normals have gigantic hitboxes.
Hey, Miguel's bringing the game back.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
seemed like he
yeah.
wasn't really sure what to do, and now he's figured
Let's
it out.
see if he keeps the pressure here. Oh, wow. Double head stomp. Running away. Go, Miguel. Touche. Wow.
Miguel said, I'm playing Chun, I'm going to play her like Chun.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do shenanigans.
Yeah, I agree with Unessential here. That, you know, this is a very supercharging match. It's almost whoever
Yeah.
gets that super first
Yeah.
gets a very dominating,
Two of the best supers in the game, so
yeah,
it's very important who
strategic
gets it
advantage
first.
in the matchup.
Yeah, not only are they good on their own, but
Yeah.
they limit the options you have as an opponent.
We have GPL, someone with a very boring name who obviously just typing
Oh,
shit
wow.
on their computer say they don't enjoy to watch this matchup.
Fat
But
boy
I like
Batman.
it. You know, I have to say that. Yeah, I agree with Unessential there. You know, but they're playing well. You know, they're not playing optimally, but they're doing the best they can. They're figuring each other out. Half the Street Fighter's figuring out your opponent and what they do and don't know.
Especially in short set matches and tournaments where you only get 2 or 3 games to figure your opponent out. You got to do it fast.
Hey, there's a, not to detract you guys, but Flo versus Ryan Hart, the prodigal son, is on the EVO stream.
Wow.
I may be somewhat distracted, but
Yeah,
I'll still
a lot of really good matches early on
are happening right behind us right now.
That's
So I'll keep you guys posted a little bit as we watch this too. Let's see.
Minibok knew that Miguel likes to do a lot of neckbreaker pressure.
Yeah, Polecat R says if Daigo and Nuki play, we'll see a high level. You know, Polecat, Daigo really isn't playing this game so much anymore. So it's still Daigo. He's obviously an amazing player, but
Yeah. But
I
Boxer
wouldn't-
is not really his character. He just kind of plays Boxer because
I
he
wouldn't
doesn't play
expect
SG
him to
anymore.
play him as optimally as he
Right.
probably could have in the past, where Nuki's still actively playing this game.
Yeah, Nuki does play in the GameSpot versus tournaments and other tournaments in Japan.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll definitely see some interesting Chun-Li matchups later today for sure when that all comes down, how that's going to work out. Yeah, most of the stream says it's an even matchup. I agree.
I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean, once you start getting the .5s,
Yeah, exactly. Just don't
it's even.
worry about it.
You know, over the years, I've learned to even say screw the number system. It's like,
Yeah.
I have 3 views on my matchup. It goes like this, like, they're about even. That person's got an
Right.
advantage.
Exactly. You
And
got
that's
good,
about
bad,
it.
or even.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if it's bad, it's just an advantage to the other character. So it's really 2 qualifications because you say, what's an advantage to so-and-so? But it's really either about even or someone's got a slight advantage.
Yep.
You know, it's just...
Yeah, I think people argue a lot about
And it's
tier
ridiculous.
numbers.
No, that's 7.4
Yeah.
or
it's-
5. I disagree, blah, blah, blah. Nah,
And especially in a game like ST where if you know certain options in the matchup, you can
Yeah,
really
well, that's the thing is that
change
people say
the tier
that.
number a lot.
I just don't agree with it. They're just spending way too much time worrying about matchups. It's ridiculous. So who's... Oh, we're not playing... we are playing still.
Red Venom and Jollies on the other side, I think.
Well,
I
it still
can't
looks
see
like it's
who's on this
Minibok.
Oh,
And
Minibok? Okay.
yeah, Minibok, I'm sorry, and Red Venom.
Yeah, this is losers final of Liverpool. So this will be 3 out of 5.
Bazooka says, is this first at 2 or 3? It depends on where they fall in the pools.
Yeah, this should be 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
First to three.
If it's just a regular pool match, then it's going to be 2 out of 3, I believe. And then if it's in finals, we're 3 out of 5.
Yeah, all the finals matchups in pools are 3 out of 5.
All right, unessential. Okay, sure, James Chen says that, but We all know James. Come on now.
James has a really specific reason why he believes the matchup is 10-0, and that's because there's 1 or 2 players that just beat him free.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of what matchup knowledge is sort of based on. It's like the players you play against, you know?
Yeah. Well, the reason why I never go with 10-0 is because sometimes you got to admit, like, the Honda player can make a stupid mistake themselves out of human nature.
Yeah, like Honda Geef is probably close to 10-0, but it's not unwinnable. Like,
yeah, and if the other player plays their weaker character optimally and they can and like specifically capitalize on the other player's mistakes, then they can.
Like if I played Bob's Honda, he'd probably blow me up. Or Bob's Geef, rather. Llama watching it work, that's dedication. I like that.
Yeah. Minibok still showing that he knows how to play a pretty strong boxer here.
I
feel, yeah, I played, like I said, I can't remember his, it was like Mini Gamer or something like that on Xbox Live or something like that, or Gamer X.
I know he played HDR a little bit, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was alright. But it made me feel pretty confident having him in the X-Mania tournament tomorrow as your teammate. So.
Minibok takes it down.
Yeah. Mr. 64, I think if EVO was a national holiday, that would be awesome.
The patio is now open, selling barbecue to all competitors.
You guys hear that? Barbecue on the back patio. I think you know Fat Boy will be in a little while.
Yeah.
South patio.
Might be ditching the commentary station in a hot second.
Yeah. Let's see. So Born to SPD saying, hey, that is a lie, an essential. What is a lie? I don't know. I missed it.
I think he was talking about
305.
World Warrior matchups.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Minibok is definitely a good boxer.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
He had a smart bait at the end of that round there, too.
You're playing well.
And now we have the boxer mirror, so we should just be quiet and let it happen.
Yeah, Born SPD, I believe, is stating that correctly, that Zangief's spinner range has never changed. Actually, there is one 10-0 matchup. I think someone said it earlier, and this is what Bob says. In the original World Warrior, Honda versus Zangief is an original is a 10-0 matchup because as soon as it says fight, Zangief grabs Honda out of anything he can do, and because he doesn't bounce away after the spinning pile driver, he gets to do it again. And there were no reversals except for Giles in World Warrior, so you do a meaty standing short into another spinning pile driver, and it's done. That's why I think someone said Kuroppi said that. I had that same conversation with him in the car yesterday on the way out. That's
how did that start up? Talking about World Warrior.
I don't know. It's fucking
two old guys talking about the
That's three guys. You got Zaz Spacer in the car.
Terry.
Sim Power in the car. Me and Kuroppi in the car for 5 hours. We're gonna talk about stupid stuff. Anyway. So Minibok and Jollies battle of the boxers, man. Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. But no one's losing an ear.
Yeah, hopefully. Wow. That was interesting.
You know,
where the break in the Super
Mr. 64, Kuroppi said that he said that he still gets grabbed out of that headbutt. That was my exact reply to him. I was like, well, Dark Kenny, headbutt? He's like, nope, he gets scooped, man.
It might just, the startup frames might
just
be
the way
too
the game was.
Yeah.
Just the glitch in it no one thought about.
Yeah, because the SPD is one frame, so if it has a longer startup.
Old school BR, dude, what's up? I'm sorry, Orochi, Chi, Demian, that were horrible commentators, but I don't really care what you have to say, dude, so. Get bent! No, I'm kidding. There's not a whole lot to really talk about in these matches, though. I mean, I think a lot of you guys are good players and can watch this.
Yeah, I think he was referring to the break in the Super. I was really surprised that he got throw there.
You're so much nicer than me. You're such a gentleman.
I tried.
That's all right. Your mother raised you very well.
Cigar Bob! Yeah! Cigar Bob would show up eventually.
I cannot wait until I saw that name. I knew. Oh, you suck too, brother.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I saw that.
I have an EVO S2 stream with it.
Makes me so happy. This is complete now, man.
You can go home happy now?
Oh, yeah. There's so many good people. Old school BR's here. Cigar Bob's here. SBD's here. Ling Ling's here. This is fun, man. This is what it's all about.
We got the whole crew.
It's just fun, man. If this is going to be the last, because like I said, Bob, this is the last thing Bob's putting together. So I don't know what's going to, if we're talking real for a minute, I don't know what's really going to happen to the U.S. scene.
It's a real
after Bob leaves off. So it's kind of
It's tough because I'm from East Coast, and the scene we have there is at next level, and even there, it's tough to get players to come out for ST.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, outside of SoCal, it's very difficult to play ST in the U.S.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
they play at Arcade Legacy in Cincinnati, and besides that, I don't really know of any other places in the U.S. that really have a strong ST scene. It really understates how much work Cigar Bob has done.
Yeah, Bob. You know, your cab finally died too, Bob.
Kuroppi.
Down in San Diego, we kept that thing
cab?
alive. Yeah, the Caro cab is finally done, dude.
Oh man.
Too many pieces that broke out.
Want to get Eugene to be my girlfriend?
Nice use of the tap to stay
All right,
in pressure.
we adjusted the mic. Let me know if that works better for you guys.
Are you doing C or are you doing D? You want C or D? I'll take D. You'll take D? How about we do C?
Hey, on the mic, on the stream, let me know if this is a little better. Yeah, I got a little excited when Cigar Bob came on. You guys don't know what he did for the community in the mid-2000s, man. No, unfortunately, Bob, we couldn't. The curl cap kind of died on its own, just getting moved around, man.
Oh, Minibok just going nuts.
Headbutt?
Nope. Staying patient, I like it.
Minibok is really showing that he understands this matchup here. You know, the one thing I'm surprised at that they're doing a lot of crouch back block, where if they just did the standing block, the standing fierce would whiff and they could punish. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of that.
Yeah, with rush or something like that.
Yeah, they don't understand the blocking dynamic with Boxer
proximity
here.
block.
Yeah. Because Mike Bison will swing way backward on his block.
That was a clutch reversal headbutt to take that last round.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
He had a huge life lead and was under pressure and clutched it out.
Right, I'll take C. So just switch him out. And Jesse. Jesse.
Even if you know it's coming, whiff upper into throw is still so hard to react to.
And Sim Power.
Oh, gets thrown out of the cross under. Takes it with super.
Pool B. Pool B. And you guys will be, Harmon and Eugene are going to be calling two advances. And these two captains. So if you're in Pool B,
see right there? See how Minibok rushes and does the low rush and then does the standing fierce? If Jollies just does a block stand, that will whiff, and then he can punish on the backside. That's an old Graham Roof trick right there. So a lot of this is understanding how your block works in the game.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why you'll have a really hard time crossing up Mike Bison with some characters because of how narrow his sprite is when he stands and blocks and it switches. So, but Minibok has shown his, I think, that he's a good player here, and we'll find out how this pans out.
Fake, F-A-Y-K, fake. Zachary! Katsu!
Yeah, unfortunately Nakamura Kami couldn't make it from Japan. Really would have loved to see him play. I like his cameo. It's very fun to watch. Almost chip. Nope.
Zachary, right?
I lost track of them. Oh, okay.
Jollies took it.
Jollies took it. So Minibox is put in the losers now, right?
Minibok is out. It was losers. It'll be Jollies and Bob in grand finals.
All right, so that's Pool C, guys.
3 out of 5.
Akira20 wants to know where the brackets are. The brackets are at challenge.com/ToL2 Pool B. Hopefully someone can link it in the chat once they hear us. Okay, yeah. If one of you guys can post it up, that'd be great.
The Pool C is on the left side, super guys. Pool B is the short
forgive me for not knowing, but there's a really good French Feilong player here, I hear.
Balcork?
Yeah, is that who it is?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really out of touch with it.
The first Pool C and Pool D matches on
Yeah, it was really interesting. Wolbar's appearance in ToL1 really kind of kickstarted ST in France because they did a documentary about it, and now almost all the players...
I was in that, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
They interviewed me for quite a bit in that, dude.
Awesome.
That's cool. But I tell you what, Wolmar, that guy's a class act.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any European
nice
players out there, you got to know that about him. He's a class act.
Yeah. He's always well mannered, even online on GGPO. Dangerous Paper Cut making an appearance.
Oh, is he here now too?
Yeah, over by the Thomas wave cap.
Oh, that's great. Oh, so like I was saying, just in between matches, so Cigar Bob back in the day, he really did a lot during the mid EVOs and
the first couple of EVOs for ST were all on his hardware, right?
To bring all the hardware out.
Yeah.
He built that cap from scratch.
Yeah, because back in the day we didn't have off-the-shelf Japanese sticks. You know, we had to build our own stuff.
Well, his cap was so cool because you could put U.S. sticks or
it
Japanese
was adaptable,
sticks.
exactly. And that was a big deal back in the day because American players played on bat top.
Yeah, he did a lot. But like all of us, we had to grow up. And he had to spend a lot more time working and doing what he needed to do.
And that's the reason why Kuroppi's taking a break from TOing as well.
Yeah, it's time to be a daddy, man.
Yep.
I got a little girl, 6 months old. Yeah, it works. But here we go again, Kuroppi and Jollies again, man.
And we'll see if Jollies sticks with Osagat here.
I mean,
he went to Boxer after.
So yeah, maybe he downloaded Kuroppi a little bit, feels a little more comfortable in his timing after he's had some more games to play.
We'll have to look out for that low Tiger interaction again, see if he continues to throw those.
Polecat wants to know, is this the actual TOL? This is qualifiers for the TOL. There are 5 or 6 pools, and once everybody for the top 32, once people qualify, we'll run the actual TOL later.
Wow. Clutch from Jollies there. He was setting that lineup play up the whole time. Kuroppi missed chipping out with hands, and Jollies made him pay.
Silent Scope wants to know when the top 32 begins. That's around 4 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time.
Wait, that's it. I need to listen. I need that taken. So we're done.
It's Jollies up 1-0.
There you go.
Bob's got him where he wants him.
He's going to keep him in the corner, but Jolly's fighting his way out.
Moving hands is so amazing.
Well, his red box on that versus his blue box is what gives that so much power.
It's crazy.
And each one of those, I think, do 18% of your life bar.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Or 12, I think. I think it's 12.
It's a lot.
Or 15, I don't remember. Anyway.
I think that I might switch to old Honda, I think.
But the thing
I
is,
like his style better.
boxes are better. Other than his jumping forward.
And he has knockdown normals and more chains. Nice job to get him to land on the fireball there. That was smart.
Polecat wants to know what time is it PST now. It's 11:30, 11:45.
Nice throw. Tiger needs to buy him some more space so we can walk back. Great. Well played there by Jollies.
Now this is a really interesting match if you think about it. There's no super bar to think about when we're playing this matchup, so every hit in this match really matters, and there's no easy.
Exactly. There's no comeback. You got to earn every bit of damage you got.
So Bob, Jollies is still showing that he's not going to throw those high tigers too often, if at all.
I don't think we've seen one.
Like I said, I mean, part of the game is learning to download your opponent and finding a weakness in their gameplay. And, count to yourself how many times he throws a little fireball.
Yep. That's an important skill to have.
And somewhere in here, I would bet Honda's going to get another headbutt.
Yep. And even if he lands on the fireball, it doesn't matter. But Bob doesn't have to do anything because he's going to win on
10
time.
seconds now. There it is. What would I say? Another headbutt over the low fire.
There it is. And that's the game you play when you don't mix up your high tigers. So 1-1 now.
Quite often when you watch these matches, if you look at the players and identify their hole in their game, and the other guy figured that out, that's where it's going to come down
It's
to.
often a race to figure out something you can exploit on your opponent before they do.
So we'll see. People on the stream, count yourself. How many times this guy throws a low tiger shot?
Yeah.
Jolly's going for the early jumping roundhouse anti-air.
They've both been fighting over the airspace after that scenario.
Jollies has identified Bob is pressing forward to close the distance so much he doesn't have to charge for an anti-air. Oh, what a well-placed uppercut. Bob tried to safe jump that, but just wasn't happening.
Yeah, just mistimed it, unfortunately. And that's the risk you take when you jump in on Osagat. You eat a grip of damage. Bob getting full value out of the movement on hands. Didn't land on the fireball, which is great for Bob.
Still no high tiger shots, right, guys?
Yeah, just
see. And this is Jollies still may win the match between the guys, but everything's pointing to Kuroppi right now because he's identified that.
Right.
A lot of Street Fighter comes to profiling your player.
Yep.
And learning what kind of group to put them in on.
Yeah, especially when you've played a player earlier in the bracket and you have some time to figure out their tendencies. The second match is usually interesting for that reason.
See, Jollies hasn't identified that Bob is getting the headbutt punish over the low fireball.
Yeah, you can space or time the low fireball so that you land or uppercut in time. Like Bob can land even if he hits headbutt on a fireball, or he can uppercut in time, but just he hasn't been doing it.
Yeah, and so this is where this is what it's coming down to. So Jolly's sitting there, a little perplexed at the machine. He's kind of got the thinking man.
Yeah, he's deep.
Arm on his knee, hand underneath his chin, and pausing for a second.
He was.
And so
he was deep in the tank there.
It's funny, if you pick a player like Osagat, you really got to learn how to use all your tools, and he clearly does not have one here. And
yeah,
Bob,
people say ST is all old Sagat. You just pick him and win, but it's a lot more work than people think.
It is. That is. And
he has all the tools, but you have to know when to use them.
And he's such a strong character that he still can win. But Jollies would be having an easier time if he just threw one high tiger shot somewhere in there.
Yeah, and I think what he was thinking about at character select was maybe switching to Boxer, because he had a lot better luck with that character in the past, but he seems to want to stick with Ult Sagat here.
I agree with you on that.
I think his Boxer play was better. Not that his Ult Sagat is bad, but I think he knows a bit more about the matchup. Boxer versus Honda. Yeah, and that's right.
So again, and not trying to beat a dead horse, but no high tiger shots again, and he lost for the same reason.
Yeah, just something so small as that matchup knowledge can cause you to learn to lose a matchup.
Because I know there's not a whole lot to commentate until he starts. I've done this a couple of times until he starts doing that, man.
Yeah,
it's like Bob's gonna just keep on punishing him there.
Yeah, Bob's figured it out.
Yeah,
he's just punishing for free with headbutt.
So I mean, the stream might know where we're at now if they're counting for the fun of it, but there's not a whole lot to say. I mean, he's making it harder on himself not throwing that fireball.
Here's his chance. See if he can lock it down.
He's got the whole screen to walk backwards on.
Yep.
There it is.
That's a wrap.
Oh, Jollies throws his hands down in disgust. Very upset with himself. So there you go. Yep, Kuroppi looks like he's qualified in the tournament, and Jollies walks away.
Congrats to Bob Painter.
Yeah, it was pretty upset walking away. And if he ever lands up watching this, tell him what we said. High tiger shot. He still made him. Oh, Afro Legends made his appearance. Good luck, man. He said hi. What's going on? And,
Afro Legends in the background.
This is the guy here.
There he is.
Mr.
Congrats,
Painter.
Bob.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Kuroppi will go do TO stuff for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We'll never see him.
Yeah, no, Bob.
Hardworking
Bob
man.
Painter. What a guy to have in our community. But we all got to grow up, bro.
It's fitting that he qualified in the last tournament.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. He's a great guy. So anyways, just something to talk about real quick, I guess, is, one thing to think about, and I know most of the players on stream know this because I know a lot of you, all of you are very good players, is about profiling your opponent.
Yes.
And really learning how to qualify them. As a Dawson player, I learn if I fight a Blanca player, the first thing I identify is this guy a jumper?
Right.
Or is he a patient Blanca player?
Is he just jump shorting nonstop?
Or jumping anything?
Yeah. Right.
And if I identify you as a jumper, I am more likely to preemptive a anti-air jump back roundhouse in the match.
Yep.
Or I'm looking more for your jumping frames, and I just wait for you to jump and let you hang yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're a patient Blanca player like Ling Ling was on here, and I think Fromo is now, it makes the matchup a lot harder for a Dawson player because I got to worry about my ground space and the jump space now.